Hey everyone, Eezore Meyer here, and in today's video I'm just kind of talking to you, the viewers, about 2018. It was a pretty uneventful new year. Wife kind of sort of pinched a nerve in her back like 2 days before, so we weren't really out and about, didn't do much, which is fine. Don't really mind, I don't care. I'm much more of an introvert than an extrovert anyway, so that helps. Yeah, just thought I'd make this video real quick because a lot of other people do. Just kind of talking about 2018 in a nutshell. We're going to kind of get right into it. So, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Calm down. I know. Oh, everyone does this. Why? Because I want to. I don't necessarily, like, I really enjoy doing everything for the video games. I really enjoy that. But I have a lot of fun also doing other things and just kind of trying other things out, seeing what fits, what doesn't. So, sorry if you don't like it. I apologize. It's not going to be very often, but it's something I want to do. So that's kind of with the Games with Gold video that I make every month. That's kind of also the update for what's coming up and what's going on and stuff like that. So, but I think that this is going to be pretty set in stone after like much deliberation and thinking. So that being said, we are going to go right into it. Okay, so first up, we're going to talk about the personal goals that I got involving me, myself, and the wife, obviously, just more so things not to do with YouTube, because their friends and family watch this, and I appreciate that. Thanks, guys. Hello, hi, hey, how's it going? Personal goals, biggest thing, I don't really do this too often, but I figured I'd make a list and stick to it, but biggest thing I wanted to do was I just want to continue being a great husband. I know it sounds really like, oh, hey, he thinks he's so great. No, I don't think I'm that great, but the wife tells me all the time that I am. So I just want to continue doing that, where it's like, hey, I think I could be doing better, and I think I could do more. And she's always like, no, you do enough. Trust me, you do enough, and that really means a lot. So just want to kind of keep that up. Don't want like work and other things to kind of get in that way. I just want to continue being awesome as a husband, which is a lot of work, by the way. If you don't feel like you're putting enough work into being one half of a married couple, then you're obviously not putting enough time or effort into it. So just my experience. What do I know? I'm just one little guy. Just my own little guy. What can I say? Just me. Just me, myself, and my wife. Sounds really weird when I say it like that. Okay, on to the second personal one. I'm gonna go through all those first. Biggest thing, wife and I want to buy a home. We haven't decided yet what kind of home, if it's gonna be a house, townhome, everything like that. I'm leaning more towards house, so is she, but townhomes also in the vicinity. I think in like March when we get all our tax stuff back, that's where we're gonna talk to the bank and file that stuff out. I will keep you guys posted. I'm gonna try to keep that more so like on, I don't want to say Twitter, but more so like on Instagram. I'll definitely upload everything on that, and then I'll upload videos to YouTube, kind of like this, just updates with that. Obviously, I'll do an update saying, hey, by the way, we're moving, so you'll expect that. I'm hoping that video comes out this year. I really do. So yeah, we're gonna keep working on that. That's actually half the reason why I had to take a little YouTube break, was because I was working so much, trying to save money for that. So I got a little list down here you can't see because I get so off topic all the time. Next one, personally, just want to be a little more active on social media. Just want to kind of like, not so much share my thoughts on things, but just kind of, there's a lot of negativity on the internet, and I think that a lot of times people just need that little boost of, hey, you know what, you're awesome. Screw everyone else. They don't need to tell you. They don't need to tear you down just to say you're awesome. And I enjoy doing that. I just kind of want to keep doing that to a lot of people that I follow, a lot of people I respect, a lot of my friends that I follow on that. Just gonna keep saying, hey, you're awesome. Keep at it. Someone cares. I'm gonna be a little more active that way on social media. Be a little more positive force on social media versus negative. The last one involves a couple of things. It's not really like, hey, I need to do this one thing in particular. There's a lot of options for this, but I have to really kind of pick one. I would love to go to one convention. I'm not really sure which one yet. It all kind of depends on the housing situation and timing for that. If we do get a house, it would probably be sometime this summer, and that's when a lot of conventions go on. So obviously between the moving and doing all other stuff and fixing up what we need to, I wouldn't have money in the summer. Potentially look at like late next fall and kind of see what's options there. As far as what one, like I said, it would probably be either like a gaming convention. Obviously, an anime convention would be really fun to go to. I'm not a big comic book person. Like, I enjoy the movies, but not anything else. So Comic-Con's like out entirely, all that kind of stuff. Any of that stuff would be really fun. I think MagFest would be really fun. I've gotten really into video game music lately, probably like the last year, and I think that that'd be a really fun one. I know it's going on like right now, but if I book it for next year, I would consider that part of my 2018 goals done. So yeah, there's that. That's about it for the personal side. I know the convention one kind of like leads into YouTube side a little bit. I'm going to talk about the YouTube goals now. I have just a couple of them, and it's really nothing like super extravagant, like, you know, oh, hit 10,000 subscribers. No, subscribers are just a number. I don't actually care if people subscribe to me or not. I don't really care about too much the views. One day, you know, in the next several years, I'd love to make this a career, or at least something more viable that I could like become part-time in the real job and be able to afford doing that. That's going to take a while, and I know it's going to take a while, and I'm not rushing to get it done. I don't really care when that happens, if it does happen at all. It's just, that would be like, that's my dream job right now, is doing this full-time, but there's no way in the following year, unless something happens that makes me a superstar, which won't. I can say that right now. I'm just going to keep plugging away like I am, so any of your support would really help out. With that, though, I'd like to hit at least like 200 subscribers. That'd be really cool to hit that by 2018. I think it's a achievable goal, not like too extravagant, but having 200 would really kind of, it'd mean a lot. And again, it's entirely just a number that would make me feel good about myself, but ultimately I don't mind too much if I don't hit it. It's just a silly little goal. The second one that I'd really like to get into is more so on my side than your side. You right there. It's to have 400 videos on my channel. As of right now, I have about 170-ish. I don't actually remember how many I have unlisted. There's a couple, like I have my wedding ones unlisted, just so I have some places to back up, so to speak. I should download those. Anyway, I'd like to have 400 videos as a whole on this channel. That kind of goes with the fact that I'm going to set up my schedule again, because without a schedule, I stopped making all videos, as I said previously. One thing that I want to do is I want to do a video every Monday and every Thursday. The reasoning for this is just as simple as I never see anything but from a lot of people that I follow on Mondays. It's kind of a drought as far as watching videos go. I'd like to start making that just because I have the whole weekend then to do it if I have the weekend off. And then Thursday. And that'll just give me enough time if I do like just one task a day, regardless if it takes me 2 hours to do one task or 1 hour. It's like, hey, it's still me doing something and I have to keep doing things. So those are going to be videos that are kind of like reviews or even tips and tricks and stuff like that. I'm going to start calling them actually not tips and tricks. I'm going to switch it over. I just thought of this the other day. I'm going to start calling it advice. So ED, vice. That just stands for Eezore's advice. It's kind of stupid, I know, but it's going to be fun. I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I'm enjoying thinking of the name. It was fun. I'm going to keep making videos. The 400 videos would include the 2 videos every single week, and then also just the fact that I would want to get, all that many more achievement videos up. And I'm trying to get just those up as I make them, as I play games and stuff like that. So, yeah. Look forward to those. That's what I got with those. Next one is also on the personal side. I'd like to grow as an editor. I know I've kind of been saying this for the last couple of months. I think a couple videos I've talked about this. I feel like I've kind of hit my limit with Shotcut. It's enough to get the job done, but I'd love to learn Adobe Pro and Premiere, I think actually is what it's called. And I need some help with that one, so the wife's gonna have to sit down and tell me how to do that, but I'd love to learn how to start doing that and really like spending some time on that. I know I've said that for a while, I know, but that's why I'm making it a goal, so that way it actually happens. I'm pretty good when it comes to goals. So the last one is, again, kind of goes hand in hand with the personal one. I would love to just meet one creator or content creator or YouTube personality or whatever who I looked up to. It's kind of on my bucket list overall, but I'd love to do that this year. That kind of goes with the convention, because if I were to go to like one convention, obviously I'd see a lot of people that I look up to, but yeah, there's a couple. I'll list a link in the description below for a lot of the people that I follow that I would love to meet, and you can go check them out. I'm sure most of you know about them already, but still check them out. There's a lot of really fun ones. Yeah, I think it'd just be really cool. Not so much even just like picking their brain, but I don't really have anybody in the area that I can talk to about this stuff. I have one friend who has recently had a baby, so his wife's sick, but whatever. You know what I mean. And he was the only one I could really kind of like bounce ideas off with and talk to about this stuff, since he's been kind of MIA for the last month, obviously for a good reason. It's just been like really tough because I have no one to really like get super nerdy with on this stuff. It helps a lot with the roommate, because the roommate's really good with a lot of things. He knows some of the stuff behind the scenes. It would just be fun to actually like pick somebody I look up to's brains, not literally though, because that'd be weird. Don't think that way. It just would be fun to have conversations like that. So yeah, that's kind of my goals. Hope you guys enjoy them. Leave a comment or a couple, leave a story down below. I don't really care. Just interact and say, what are your goals for 2018? I know it's really stupid, and you know, some people are like, oh, you know, I want to work out every day, and that's fine if that's your case. But I feel like saying that for just because you have to have a resolution is kind of idiotic. Like, one of the things I want to do is also, I forgot, I kind of actually skipped over this, is I want to continue to grow as a person. That involves just like continuously just being better as a human being, not so much just as an editor or a YouTuber or a husband or a friend or anything like that, just a better person overall. And that takes some conscious thought and practice. So leave a comment down below saying what you guys would like to do. If you have goals at all, personal, YouTube, otherwise, I don't really care. I think it'd be really fun to read other people's ideas with what they want to do for 2018. If you like the video, cool, hit the like button. I do a lot of video game related stuff. I know this isn't one of them. I don't know if you found this from something else, but it is a lot of video game stuff. That's kind of what I do. That's my main thing in life, pretty much, besides, you know, the wife kind of the job. If you like other video game related content, consider subscribing. That's really what I do. Is my bread and butter. If you like bread and butter, consider, you know, subscribe. We're 2 peas in a pod. You know, just pea, pot of life. That's what all I got, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for caring. Thanks for leaving comments. Thanks for interacting. If you don't do any of that, then hey, thanks for nothing, I guess. And what am I supposed to thank you for? You didn't do anything. Until next video, keep your story going, guys.